Hello everyone and welcome back to the DreamHack Open 2015 live from tour. I'm your host Richard Lewis. Next to me is my dwarf friend Wax Angel.
But more importantly.
And if we go across, you will notice we've got a special guest with us on the desk. It's not because... I didn't even need to introduce you for some reason. Now, obviously the party line for DreamHack is Stephano is here with us because he's a local hero, and it's definitely not because we're filling for time. There you go.
Can you feel it? Did you miss this?
Ça fait plaisir, hein, ça fait plaisir. Je suis content d'être ici. Merci, hein. Merci beaucoup.
I understood every word of that. The thing is, what you don't realize, Todd is sat there going, yeah, they're really cheering for me, though. Like, that's how it is. So we have got Todd and Nathanias over there, but we're not going to talk about those guys because they're boring. We're going to talk about Stephano.
Yes.
So we did tell the story about how you turned up to this tournament to play.
Yeah.
And you didn't even know you were meant to be, whether you were in the tournament?
I came in and I was supposed to be in the tournament. I'm told I'm not in the tournament. And I go and wander around. And 3 hours later, I'm told I am in the tournament and I have to play right now.
So no warm-up then?
No warm-up. But even though like, I knew I was going to play, I wouldn't have warm-up anyway. So it wouldn't change anything, you know?
Well, I sat here yesterday and I was saying, I think Stephano can do this. I just saw him in London. He's really confident. He says he's going to come back to the game.
I've always been confident, but I don't think that's a sign of being good at the game. Like, yeah, it doesn't depend on how high you can fart, right? tu vois ce que je veux dire?
Ouais, je vois.
Ouais, je sais pas comment le dire en anglais. Péter plus que son cul, tu vois.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, mate. There you go.
By the way, he's still playing in the BYOC tournaments. He's still in it.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's still going?
Yeah, I'm still
They didn't even tell me that. I thought you were, why is he hanging around?
I went down to the amateur tournament. I was there, then there, then there. And right now I'm like the bottom of the bottom, you know, playing with the masters and diamond players and stuff.
Well, good luck with that. The other guys, they were making a bit of fun, because I was saying yesterday that I think Stephano can, you know, maybe he can be the underdog story. It'll be one of the great stories in esports. And everyone was like, nah. Why? Why, guys? Come on, say it to his face. He's here now.
Okay.
Be brave.
Go ahead.
You don't have cash hosts, man.
I don't
Change. You don't have the swarm hosts against the Protoss. Kid, they
think it's
picked him
about
versus
swarm
Zerg
hosts?
forever ago.
It's not about swarm, it's about this.
Your hands.
Oh, yeah.
The magic fingers? Do you have the magic fingers?
I can do like good stuff with that, you know?
Sure.
So the thing like a lot of the guys at the desk have been saying is they're pulling up this quote that you've said.
Still alive. Just like StarCraft. Yeah, and Richard's been cut from the broadcast. But yeah, Wax Angel was about to say there's a quote famously that you brought up where you said, give me 2 months and I'll be the best in the world again.
I was speaking about it yesterday, and I'm pretty sure of that. If I take 2 months and practice seriously and do that all day long, I'm sure I can be, again, the best in the world. And there's absolutely no doubt about that. And I'm sure the...
Look at this guy.
Nani was saying the same thing, though. Nani was saying the same thing, and he came back for some time.
Yeah, but Nani was bullshit. Like, when I say something, I always do it. And I'm
so when is it going to happen, then?
Maybe next summer. This summer I can't, but in 1 year, I will be able to do it. And I might do it. And if I do it, Apollo will be happy, because we had a bet.
What's the bet?
I can't remember, because I was quite... I can't remember, yeah, but we didn't have a bet.
Well, you said it to me. We had dinner. I don't remember the other day when we all took out for a dinner, and I'm pretty sure you weren't invited, but you turned up anyway and ate some chicken, which was real nice of you. You drank my wine, which was also nice of you. Yeah. But yeah, you're serious about this. I mean, you are going to make a comeback, right? When Legacy the Void...
No, don't say what I didn't say. I didn't say I would make a comeback, but I said...
If you're the best player in the world, that's a comeback.
What I said is, if I make a comeback, I will be the best. That's all I'm saying. But I didn't say I will make the comeback.
Well, what would make you want to make a comeback?
Yeah.
What would make you want to make that comeback? What kind of motivation would you have to have?
It's hard to say, but I would say a crowd loving me like this makes me want to come back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not that. Okay, well, look, we're not just going to talk about Stephano here. I know you're disappointed about that, but we're going to talk about the tournament. We've seen lots of great games here. Just tell us about the Koreans that are still in the tournament, what you think of them, who you think's going to win.
Honestly, I'm extremely impressed by Parting. Because what happened yesterday, I gave him a beer, and he was drinking his beer.
Really?
Yeah, and he still managed to not lose a single game, I think. And he keeps winning and winning, even though like he's quite drunk. Like I was watching his face, and he was getting red, you know, like. And he still was. So I actually have big hopes in this guy because he can play and being drunk. That's quite a talent to have, you know.
Could say he's the Korean Stephano.
Yeah, for sure. He is.
What about you guys? Come in. Don't leave the bro hanging. Get into him. Abuse him while he's here. Come on.
I'm not surprised by the partying thing at all. He was already talking. Maybe that's why he was talking about the partying rather than actually the tournament.
Yeah, but I thought that was all a joke. I thought partying was like, hey, I like to party. I like the French girls.
No. He's actually completely committed to party. That's why his name is Partying, I guess. But when he parties harder than we do. Like, he just kills himself. He tries his best not to be healthy. And I love him.
You said that Parting doesn't want the French girls. He wants you. He wins the tournament here. Is he going to succeed?
I don't know if you guys know the story, but each time Parting and I are at the same party, and he's drunk, he tries to... how to say it?
Well, can you show us what he does?
All right.
But why you?
I have no idea, but every time he only focuses on me. And sometimes even like there's a pretty girl or anything, no, he wants Stephano, and he wants to get me. And he even, one time, he chased me for a good 500 meters. I was running away, and he was chasing me. And I had an asthma attack at the end, because... But yeah, he's hardcore, like he doesn't go back, no.
So if Parting doesn't win, which we all think he's going to, we've said this throughout the tournament, who can beat him that's left in your opinion?
Honestly, I don't think I have the answer to this question. For me, Parting is actually the best right now. There's just Parting and Parting.
Okay, all right, fine.
If he wins, though, does he deserve a little reward?
I'm not that cheap, sadly. I won't give my body just because he won a tournament. So.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but...
That's disappointing. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just quickly take a look at the schedule so everyone can see what games we've got coming up later. And we'll ask our guest here, Stephano, about a few of them. It's coming. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. So you can see we've got Patience versus True coming up. Any thoughts on that one, Stephano? You like your boy True, don't you?
Yeah, I love True, but I can't see... Patience, I don't think he's any good in PvZ. Like, I always saw him, like, his weakness being the PvZ. And, like, when I used to play, I could beat him really easily. He has a lot of weak points. It's easy to just crush him on that single strategy, single move, yeah.
What about you boys? Thoughts on that game that's coming up? I mean, obviously we're going to analyze it, but, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with Stephano, but I think we saw some fantastic PvZ yesterday from Patience. He played very long games, and...
It was pretty ugly,
Come on,
man.
Wax.
It wasn't fantastic.
There were some really ugly moments in those series, though. Like that third game especially took him so long to finish.
But completing the storm and like having the holes that he had, it was quite nice, I thought. I don't know, maybe I'm biased.
I think Socktree just likes storms too much.
I mean, he definitely played like better macro games than his reputation would suggest, but at the same time, like that last game was...
How bad, Wax?
Incredibly bad. So unnecessarily long.
Here's one question I want to ask, right? So Harston was the only foreigner to make it into the final 8. You've been the best foreigner in the past. Where do you rate Harston? Do you think he's good enough?
I actually never saw him as the best foreigner, but what he did in this tournament is actually really impressive. Because like when you think about Harston, he's the guy who will do the group stage. He will maybe one time beat a Korean and that's it. Like he won't ever advance or do a good result. And right now he just keeps chaining it and it's really good. But he lost, right? So, no.
Yeah, he did, unfortunately. It was a 3-0 as well.
Okay. But he did, at least he did that. That's a good start, I think. And usually, sometimes, all you need is just to get in and prove yourself, or just prove to yourself that you can actually beat them. And then you, mentally speaking, you just accept the fact that you can be a winner, and you start winning again and again and again. That's what happened to me for the first tournament. You just have to win one time, and then you keep winning. So maybe that's what's going to happen to Harsem.
So who do you think's the best foreigner at the moment, overall? Can we say it's Harsem now, or is it still Snoot?
No. I think it's, you can't judge on just like one tournament like that. You have to check the consistency of the player. And right now I would say Bunny or Snoot, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah? Do you agree, guys?
Yeah, I think so.
I go with Bunny, yeah.
Really?
I mean, you look at the head-to-heads especially. Like, Bunny doesn't really lose to Snoot, and they both kind of beat everybody, so...
Not a great showing for Team Liquid here, though, but we won't talk about that, Wax. It's all right, brother. So anyway, look, I think what we'll do is we'll let you go, because it's been like 5 minutes without a drink for you or something, so I think you need to go have a beer.
I need one, because I had a long night.
Since you came on and you helped us fill for time, go on, shout-outs, anything you want to say?
Shout-outs to the amazing crowds. I'm going to speak French a bit.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. We're in France.
Ça fait énormément plaisir d'être de retour ici, un grand tournoi en France, c'est très très rare. Et j'espère que vous allez apprécier. Et ouais, je suis ravi, je suis juste très content, je suis content.
Okay, well, look, what we're going to do is we'll let you go. We'll let you get a beer. You can take that baguette with you if you want. Accept the baguette of friendship. Oh, there we go. He's straight in there. He just loves it. We didn't even get that on camera. It was awful. Take another bite. You've got to take another bite.
They missed it. Do it again.
Down in one, I think. There it is. He's a man. Get you some brioche to go with that and everything. Brilliant. But anyway, look, it's great to see you again, man. I can't wait for you to make a comeback to the scene. I'm sure everyone agrees. The scene is a much more boring place without you, and we're looking forward to this alleged comeback of yours. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break now. We're going to be back with the final quarter-final, Patience versus True. We'll be back in a few minutes, so don't go too far.